Hey guys. Almost thought I was late there. I was doing the dishes. I was late there. I was doing the dishes. There we go. What? Who? Angela. Who are you guys talking about? I heard in Maria's chat that you're talking about Angela. I did. I was able to scrounge up a photo. How's it going, everybody? So I don't understand how people do their roll call because I don't have like a list of people that are in here, but like through the comments, like I can see Mia, Wendy, Mia again, Mia, Jindy. I think that's it. Wendy. And he is definitely. I don't even have to see a name, and I know who you guys are talking about. Hey, Fancy Feast. Hey, Kelly all day, Christine. How are you guys all doing? Okay, that's how people do it. I see. Yeah, so I woke up this morning. I woke up to go to the bathroom at like just before 5 a.m. And I noticed that I had a message on my phone. So I looked and I saw that it was from her at 4:30 in the morning. She messaged me out of the blue too. Like, I think I messaged her yesterday. What the fuck? Jen said Maria sent you to go after her. She told CM that. What? Zeus, what the fuck? Jen said Maria sent you to go after her. But the thing is like, no, Maria didn't. Maria has never sent me to go after anybody. And probably about a week ago, I heard that she she said something about me, and I didn't know we had any issues. Like, I know her and Maria don't talk, but like I don't need to be associated with that, you know. So I'll look at where's the message, Jen. Yeah, so yesterday around lunchtime. Hold on, let's see when this started. Yeah, I have it all posted on my Instagram, but Friday all this started because December 28th, 27th, I heard that she was talking about me. So I went to her privately and I asked her, you know, like, why are you talking about me? You know, would you like to talk about this privately, or would you rather do it on your panel? Because it seems like everybody wants to do everything publicly. And then she didn't answer my question or whatever. And then she said, so let me know when you would like to talk. I'm not playing toddler games. I'm a grown-ass woman. Which, okay, but I was asking why you were talking about me. And she just kind of avoided that. So then I just said, well, why don't you just explain here why you ran your mouth about me again? And then that was that. She never answered that. So I was like, whatever. And then out of the blue on Friday at, I think it was lunch, she said, you're such a sheep, Zeus. Pay the hell attention, please. Out of nowhere. No idea why she was saying that, but it pissed me off. So I just said to her, okay, Jen, you have no ground to stand on. Just because you go wherever the wind takes you doesn't mean that everyone else around you is a sheep. I have stood with the same people the entire time I've been around. If anyone here is a sheep, it's you. And then later on that day at night, she said, "Oh, tell Maria, the slander queen, that I lost subs over her temper tantrum," which is not true. We all know how nasty Chicago got that day on Johnny Mac's panel. No, Maria never told. No, never. And then it just kind of bantered back and forth. But then she started getting all like high and mighty on me. It was funny. Like, yeah. So then yesterday at 5 a.m., she says, "When you get monetized, then you can speak to me, sir." So are only monetized people allowed to speak to Jen? Is she that famous? Like, am I missing something? Like, really, am I? Like, should I feel honored? People go after Jen because of Jen. Yeah, and everybody goes after her. Everybody. I guess she's an easy target. I hope that she's not blocked in here, because I would like it if Jen came in. If somebody wants to message Jen and tell her to come in, she's more than welcome. I've got the mute button. So then after that, I said, "Shut up. Taking any advice from you is nothing to be proud of. I don't need to speak to you, nor do I want to. I speak to women just fine. Maybe you should stop hitting the guy that financially supports you." Because, like, you know how before she was all like, "Oh, Zeus, praise Zeus for taking care of his niece, and he doesn't speak horrible to men." And now she's twisting it around and saying, or speaking to women, saying that I speak to women poorly, which you got to come at me first before I'm going to say anything. All right, comments. People can judge for themselves. Yeah, exactly. They can. And it's funny too, because in these private comments, Jen was sticking up for Jules, telling me to leave her alone and this, and she just lost somebody. It's like, when you lost somebody, Jules practically blamed you. Jules is the devil. So why, like, I think, are you just trying to get wherever you possibly can, like hoping that you'd be forgiven by her and you can be all buddy with her? Like, real morals. You got a lot of morals, Jen. A lot. And then calling me a sheep. Why? Because I stick with the same people and I haven't flipped around. Like, flipping around is exhausting, don't you think? Oh yeah, Mia hasn't even seen this conversation. Thanks, Paul. Jen is very exhausting. Like, it's like she's not even capable of having a normal conversation, nor, like, let alone trying to get a word in with her. I'll be right back. Zeus is whining and I don't know why. Zeus, what you counting about? Be good. No crying. I think it's me talking to the computer. It's making him jealous. Okay. Whitney said she wouldn't trash me. So let's see. Whitney seems to be doing good lately. I didn't watch the chat, but I saw Whitney. I can't stand this fucking shit today. Seuss, stop it. Does Chicago Max still go off about everybody? I have a really hard time listening to that guy. He is like a male, louder Jen. I don't know why everybody just can't mind their own business. Like, why can't Chicago go back to saving all these women? If anything, I think he's done more damage. Like, I don't think he helps women. I think in the end, he's like ran them over a few times and thinks that he helped them. Ooh, Penelope. Thanks for that photo earlier. Yeah. Does she know who's made that YouTube account that keeps posting the videos? I gotta say, Clint's got a lot of balls to send those videos to whoever, and then they get publicly put out, and then it comes back, and Jen knows that Clint recorded her. Like, is he not scared for his life when that happens? I'm surprised it took you guys this long, Maria, to get a membership. Oh, you think it's a Clint? You think it's Clint under an account? Does he even come on YouTube? Like, does Jen let him? And people were saying earlier that she was trying to get the title to his car so she could get weed. I think weed is probably code for something else. Fucking Jen is saying Maria recorded her. Who cares? But what's the big deal even if she did? Doesn't everybody record everybody? Hey, Jennifer. Hey, Whitney. Yeah, I thought it would have been D2. $72 members. Holy. Yeah, I don't know about that. It's the W is probably upside down, the other way. That's probably what she's looking for. Yeah. Yeah, she's pulling the whole like you go after women, blah 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 blah. I only return the favor when somebody talks about me. Like that's what we're doing right now. Jen wanted to post those screenshots and make it look like she was some hotshot. So I just screen recorded the bit of conversation we've ever had and posted it. Laura Marie, I'm very sensitive about the subject of a community tab. Yeah, exactly, Jennifer. There's no way it was weed. It's probably the other stuff that keeps you up for like a minimum of 72 hours. Yeah, I'd say I'm pretty harmless. I'm not. I'll do the whole like you talk about me, I'll talk about you, but it won't go any further than that. But like, can Chicago show or prove any woman that he has helped? like any? Like I don't think he can. Zeus, I saw the post you told me about. I know. I don't look at Reddit very often, but today I scrolled a little bit and I was just like, Jesus, like why am I such a popularity hit right now? Like I don't get it. How about helping women in his real life community? Oof. Doesn't look good going in groups that are bashing Maria and then seeing like you are okay with all the lies. You're not afraid to speak up. I have saw you before. Jen is upset that she lost a good group of women. She did. Exactly. Yes. She did. She like why is it so hard to like for me, Maria's going to tell me personal stuff. You know, like she's going to tell me things that she hasn't told other people yet because she trusts me. You know, and I'm not going to ruin that trust. It doesn't just get handed to you right away. Like I've been here for probably what, just over a year, like actually chatting, and it's taken a long time. But what isn't difficult for me is maintaining relationships. I don't know why that's so hard for her. And thank you, Sarah B. I appreciate that. I think Jen needs Xanax. Zeus, Jen is trying to get them to go after you in Johnny Max and says that you like to go after women. Yeah, see? But like 2 weeks ago, she was saying how kind I am. And yeah. If these people will go after somebody blindly based on what some chick says that nobody likes, then not much you can do. He verbally abuses Maria. You can't be both the abuser and the victim. Her daughter's friend too. What happened there? I I dropped the link just in case you want to go on Penelope. That's so weird. God forbid you respond to women. I know. It's one thing to like respond to women in the way that I do, but then there's like responding to women like Chicago does. I just can't say Chicago muscle. Like there's nothing muscle about him. Jen is saying that maybe that isn't your niece. Oh, now she's. I got the name tattooed on my fucking arm. Hey, Brandy. She's just like she calls me a sheep, but she's a sheep because now she's saying that my niece isn't my niece. Wasn't Terry Lynn saying that last week? What happened with Haint? She actually hasn't messaged me in quite a while. I noticed she was going from like messaging me every day, and she seemed nice. And then yeah, now I haven't heard from her in quite a while. What did she do? She put Cat feces on her son's friend's mouth. What? No. No. Jen did that. Jen put cat shit in her son's friend's mouth? No. You sure that's not just a rumor? Oh, Maria, did she change her name again? I see. Yes, and shaved her daughter's eyebrows off. I know how much eyebrows mean to women. Oh my god. I thought she put cat shit on her daughter's mouth when she was sleeping and shaved her. What the fuck? No. It was on live stream. I watched her doing it. I didn't know it wasn't her. Oh, what the fuck? I've seen so much abuse that this woman has done. Receipts from people who were friends before. She's disgusting. That's shocking every time. No. Jen did brag about it and couldn't stop laughing. So she took animal feces and put it in or on a kid's mouth and then laughed about it on live stream. Oh my goodness. She's I would have knocked her upside the head. Chicago actually said to the ladies in his live tonight to contact him if she goes after him. He said he has oh my god. Didn't she burn my oh my god, all this shit about Jen that I didn't know. She had Mikey do sexual things on stream with a oh, I heard about that. Yeah. Yeah, if Chicago wants to come over here, I don't care. Wow, she is sick. And I always wondered why Jewel was like obsessed with her. Jen is a foul beast. She is. The members only is tomorrow, so I'll ask it. That's sick. There might like how does Clint deal with it? Yeah, totally why they call CPS on her. Like, didn't her older daughter like leave? Like she didn't want to be there anymore. She is. Psychopath. That's mad. Jen trying to make everyone go after Zeus and Maria thinking she can avoid everything that she has been posted about her. What's up with what was said about housewives conning money? I don't know. Jolene got that one going. Hey, Phil, we're going to be good today. And no, it gets dark early. So on days that I don't get off till like 4, I only got like an hour of daylight to spend with them. And then most times during that time, somebody else is on. Is B calling CPS if she messed with one of my kids? Yeah. If I had a kid and something like that happened, I wouldn't be calling CPS. I'd be dealing with it myself. I'm not there, and we definitely did not block you. Yeah, where's the money that Jen collected? And didn't she like drill somebody? Like somebody was actually super kind to her, saying like, super excited that you're doing this. Did you do it? And she was just like super rude, saying that if they had questioned her, that they could have their money back and she'd cash app it back. And they weren't even asking that. They were literally like praising her. Drop the link. Why is Chicago going to come? Chicago's not capable of speaking on a panel with people. Can you imagine me allowing my 13-year-old child to stay over at a friend's place and his mother does something like, yeah. His laugh, oh my God, Chicago's laugh is like ear piercing. I'd rather listen to Jen repeat the same word 1,000 times over and over again than listen to Chicago's laugh. Like, I wonder, like, how does his buddies that sit up on panel with him, like, deal with him? Do this, do that, pull this up. Now play this. Now do this. Yeah, Chicago had his few cents with me too.
Hey Zeus, how's it going?
Good.
So I wanted to take a few minutes because the chat was addressing me. So I thought I will explain it in words. It will be better.
Okay.
Uh, so I'm being criticized for being in the chat in Chicago Muscles room. Um, so the way I see it is, because I asked Maria before, and she said she's fine with it. Um, and uh, so there's been a lot of inter like joining between content creators and chats a lot throughout the past year. Um, so it gets really confusing at times where you can go, where you can't. And I wanted to give a couple of examples. One of which being with you when you were friends with Jules, right? And you wanted to talk to other content creators, and then Jules started to try to control you not to. That was
Mm-hmm.
with Amber, let's say. So that's when like problems started, right?
No, I saw their point. I got their point, but I also like if I'm not gonna go, like, say I tell Maria that I want to be friends with Jules again, and I tell Maria like, listen, if they're trashing you, I'm not gonna be a part of it. But if everybody's good, then great. I think what it is trust is just
Okay.
really hard around on YouTube, which I've also
Okay.
learned because I kind of wanted to be the person that because in real life I get along with everybody. I don't have any drama, so
Yeah.
I but on YouTube, I found it really difficult to actually do that, because people don't know you, people don't trust very easily. So, like, you can tell one person, like, no, I'm not gonna participate in a shit conversation on Maria, but I in the past, I don't have a problem with you. You seem fine now, but it seems like you would go into rooms starting things
Oh, okay.
and then I don't know. It just seemed like that. I don't pay too much attention to what you're doing now. Like I'll see you in conversations once in a while, but
Yeah.
I haven't seen you trash Maria or anything
No,
from what.
I mean, I wouldn't trash Maria. I've like known her in this community for a long time, and I know what she's about, and I know she's harmless and all that good stuff.
Yeah.
I know people misunderstand Maria, and I always take that into consideration when people are attacking. I tell myself, okay, they don't understand her. That's why there's a communication problem. And I've always tried to come in between to help people figure out that Maria is good people. Uh, but the fights, like, you know, she would
Mhm.
there would be fights with other people, and you can't stop that. And there's a lot of fights in these YouTube channels. And another thing is, I don't know what goes on behind the scenes between people and their like private DMs. So it's a very complicated situation, I feel. And
Mhm.
I don't I've taken sides before and I've regretted it. So I don't like to take sides anymore. I like to like understand each person and their part and just the thing also is I can compartmentalize, I can separate myself, I can act like I'm deaf when someone is like bashing Maria, for example. I like
Mhm.
uh, I'll just act like it didn't happen.
Yeah.
So I know a lot of people don't want to do that. um so also another I wanted to compare was Christy Denver is friends with a lot of people that hate Maria and goes on their panels, but Maria and Christy Denver trust each other. So why not others do the same? You know?
Mhm.
And because all the others, Terry Lynn, Heidi, all of them, they trash Maria all the time. But Christy Denver is friends with everyone and goes on their panels and there's no problems, right?
I don't know if Christy Denver and Maria are actually friends or if they like try to coexist like Maria was doing with Mims. I was
What?
confused. I
Christy
was
Denver and Maria are not friends? I didn't hear.
well, I don't know for sure, but
Yeah,
I
yeah, they're good
don't think.
friends. She just said I love Christy.
Oh, okay. Trust is built. Yeah. Well, like what Mia said right here is like, why go into a chat trashing Maria, like they're trashing Maria, and the panel attacking Maria, and then comment like nothing is happening.
Because throughout this, because I've been to a lot of chats and been through a lot of this, I can like take it differently. I can separate. I try to deal with it because there's always a possibility people would become friends again with each other. Um, there,
Yeah.
because it's happened a lot before. Like for example, when Amber was hated by everyone, and then she started bashing John Yates, everybody like supported her, and I thought that was weird. So I'm like, okay, since people can do that, then why should I like try to do the high moral ground thing all the time? Maybe this YouTube stuff is not that serious.
Hmm.
People swear at each other, then forgive each other, and it's weird to me. But I'm like, okay, to each their own.
Yeah.
Why am I talking about Christy Denver? I like to give analogies so that people understand where I'm coming from. You can't compare CM to any of these people in the community. Yeah, yeah, but I've been in like gaming chats and I know how the guys talk with each other, and I have a lot of thoughts about this on my own judgments, and I'm really trying to understand and be impartial and not to get in between and stuff like that.
Sometimes that doesn't always work though.
Because and also one more point, in real life you're friends with like different groups, and some of these groups they hate each other but you still stay friends with them, right?
Hmm.
So you also have that part.
Yeah, but I think I came in here trying to do that too, to not stir up anything like You know, if Maria didn't like somebody, but I liked them, but they were rude to Maria, who I liked more and had more respect for and was closer to, you know, that, like, for example, I tried doing that with Jen. Maria and Jen separated. I didn't have any problems with Jen, but I kept my distance. Same thing with Sophie. You know, I didn't have issues with Sophie. I tried to make things right, but it wasn't my place to do. I should have just stayed out of it because in the end, it just involved me more and caused me more problems when really I was just trying to be the nice person and try to make everybody get along. But
Yeah, I used to do that too.
but in other people's eyes, it doesn't look like that. You know, even just because you think of it one way, it doesn't actually look that way. Like to me, it looked like, you know, you were just kind of going in chats and trying to get all the info and all that stuff. And now, like, I get
Mm-hmm.
it. But yeah, and Maria, no, she's not holding us hostage at all. I just don't think people understand how people can maintain friendships with Maria. I don't find it difficult at all. And if I don't agree with something she says, like we'll talk about it, we'll argue about it, but the next day it's not worth continuing that argument. That's just how I am. But yeah,
People like I know people have always bashed Maria, and I can't do anything about that. So because people are different and they will attack who they want. But I decided to just like separate the two worlds. I don't know how to explain it. So if like Maria subs don't like me anymore, I don't know, I'll like stay off because I don't want to give headaches and stuff like that.
here Maria's gonna come up there.
Hey, I'm not gonna stay up late long, just a couple of minutes because I've been up for too long and I got shit to do here. But I just wanted to say I have absolutely no problem with Whitney. Whitney doesn't talk bad about me. Whitney's in everybody's chat. Just like Christy is friends with Heidi Black, she's friends with Mims, and she'll never talk bad about me. And we are good friends. Me, Christy calls me on the phone. I'll call her on the phone. We text. I have absolutely no problem because you can't force people to like or hate who you like, and you shouldn't.
Yeah.
As
Eh,
and
eh,
like the other day, I saw that Christy was in. I want to say it was Terry Lynn's, and then the conversation turned to me, and they started trashing me, and I saw that Christy left.
Oh, that's
She
good.
did, you know. But I have no problem that she wants to be. She's friends with Mim. She's friends with um, Heidi Black. She's friends with a few of those people over there. But I blindly know she will never talk bad about me.
Hmm. I
It's
just
just what it
noticed that
is.
Johnny Mac's live. Is that where they are? Like, is Jen live with him?
Is what?
I noticed that Johnny Mac is live. Is that where Jen is?
I think they're over there now. But
Yeah.
I don't know what happened with Johnny Mac because his last conversation with me was normal. It was nothing bad.
Hmm.
So I have no idea what happened. But in this community, and what Whitney says is right. In this community, everything changes, and you just can't get mad at the same people somebody else is mad at because tomorrow they'll make up and then you look like the fool that are out, like Mikey
Yeah.
used to do with everybody. But the thing is that with me, I can promise on my children that I will never go back.
Yeah.
Done and done and done and done and done. Not a
Well, and
second
like,
chance, not a third chance. I would never unblock Jen. She is not a good person. Anybody who you get into an argument with um, and trashes you that way was never your friend.
yeah.
Again, I said I did nothing bad to that Angela Jade person. I even went back and read what we typed to each other today, which was nothing, absolutely nothing. I have nothing bad to say about her. I don't care what she said about me. If it makes her feel good that she trashed me, then good on her. I've always treated her great, and I've never ever never treated her bad. And now whoever this person is, let me just read this comment real quick and I'm gone. Whoever this person is, let me open it up. Hold on.
Yeah, Christina, I don't think anybody was happy.
Hold on, let me see what it is. Oh, where did it go? That comment, hold on, I think it's in our group chat. Let me check. Photos. This one, who I think is Hank, is what I was told, Hank Blue. She wrote, Velveteen Rabbit. Like I said, Maria said no one wanted me in any community. She makes fun of people who are disabled and aids to get around, such as wheelchairs. I'm a person living with a disability. I have absolutely never in my life made fun of anybody disabled. And I've never told anybody. The only person I said that they weren't wanted in this community was Sophie.
Yeah.
And I've always said that. I've never treated you. You even asked me once about Hank, and I told you she stopped following us for a reason. Me and Ann did nothing to her. In fact, she wanted to start a YouTube channel, and we sat through every single live and praised her.
Yeah.
And we liked all her lives and we praised her every single time. So I don't know why she would even say that. There's nothing. There's not a screenshot she can come up with that I ever treated her badly.
Yeah, she seems to be pretty glued to Sophie. I remember that when she was
Shyla
talking.
said I didn't make fun of her disabled husband. I said she's the one who said she has a disabled husband. Maybe instead of spreading so much hate online, spend more time and appreciate what you have, because when you have a disabled husband or children who are ill, it puts everything into priority. And this is not real life. So, you think about it's like people who say, like, Johnny Mac. Johnny Mac says he has a fatal illness. That's what he told me. So if you have a fatal, he says he's not going to make it. That's what he told me. So if he says he has a fatal illness, why would you spend your time online doing this shit? Why?
And when was this? Like, wait, just like, or can you not really talk about it?
Lack, put your hand down, Lack. Put your hand down. When was this? He told me this maybe a month ago. Not even, I'll tell you when he told me. Hold on. Johnny Mac.
Well, if Brandy's the best mod there is, then I guess we just got a modder. Oh, we do. Don't worry about it. Just ignore that.
Hold on.
Mia. What is Wanda Brandy now? I'm just going to change my name. So, how's the weather been out where everybody is? It's been cold here.
Let me keep looking back. Hold on.
I have a question about Louise, because it was said in Jolene's that I think she said that Louise talks Busy, but I remember in the past Busy was also being accused of that on another channel, and he said his info was already out there. So like, what's the real way to tackle this situation? I'm always curious.
No idea. I don't know anything about them. All I know is Jolene is very sensitive, and Busy's laugh is ear piercing.
Is very insensitive or sensitive? I didn't hear well.
Very sensitive.
Oh,
Okay, look at this. If I'm not going to read the whole thing because I don't believe in the whole thing, but I want you to hear some of the major things that he told me. Maria, I appreciate how kind you're being to me. I know I don't portray myself as being affected by this stuff, but it's pretty much has destroyed my mental and emotional well-being. I have so many people lying on me. It's insane. I've never seen anything like it. And then he goes down to say, he was invested in the paranormal with Sophie. Hold on. I'm struggling and have been struggling with this because when you get a terrible diagnosis, it messes your head. Hold on. I was really invested in the paranormal stuff with Sophie because I'm terminally ill and I'm looking for validation that life continues after we pass. And this is how he's spending his life.
why is
Isn't he leaving his wife and whatnot?
He says he's terminally ill. I don't know what he has.
And you
That's so
didn't
sad.
ask? You didn't ask?
Huh?
You didn't ask?
No, he's got something in his something liver. I don't know what it is, but he says it's terminally. I'm not gonna ask. If he was gonna tell me, if he wanted to tell me, he would tell me. He just said he was terminally ill, and I said I'm sorry to hear that. Yeah, Johnny Mac told me that.
Well, maybe he should quit.
He does. So he does have that. It is terminal, and he's still
cirrhosis. It's terminal. What is cirrhosis again?
Oh, when the liver cannot function anymore.
Doesn't he just need a liver transplant?
Oh, maybe he's not.
He is, mommy, I'm okay. I'm going to be here for life. So they can drag me everything. If they think they're going to scare me away, I know what I'm going to do. I know there's no video coming out of me. Nobody's dropping a video of me treating my husband badly or my children.
Yeah,
or I've never shaved my children's eyebrow or played stupid jokes like that.
I should shave my niece's eyebrow. Look at me, smarten her up.
So he has a terminal illness. And I even asked him recently when he had not responded, are you okay? I heard you were in the hospital. And now he's trashing me. You got your priorities set wrong, Johnny Mac. I don't give a shit. We were never friends. But
I heard him say he would challenge you to stay off YouTube for a couple of days or something like that.
I don't give a fuck if he challenges me to take.
Yeah, that's what I thought your answer would be.
Yeah, it's not.
Well,
he's nobody to challenge me. He doesn't affect my YouTube time.
I didn't hear what he said before, but I just heard this part.
I'm gonna go on whenever I want to go on.
It's so frustrating that they make it out that you don't get like someone on Reddit said that you haven't slept since Christmas. Fuck, you aren't on YouTube
work
all day. You work.
I know.
You get off at
I've been
4.
shopping. Yeah, I've been shopping. Going to the malls on the weekend, shopping for after Christmas. Yet I don't sleep. Can you imagine? Yeah. Somebody said I didn't sleep for 72 hours.
How do they know?
I wouldn't function. I know. I couldn't function if I didn't sleep.
If I send you a message, like, because you're 3 hours ahead of me. So if I send you a message at like 8 or 9 my time, you're not responding to that. Like,
I know. That's what they don't. They just make shit up like that. They make shit up. That's what they do.
And if Johnny does really have an illness, that is horrible. But
he was an IV drug user. That's why.
I got sick and I came close, and it made me humble. That's why, I don't let people get super under my skin. I don't sit there and scream at people and call them nasty names when they're doing it to me. Like, I just think, when you come into those kind of situations in life, like, you think
you don't treat the people in your chat bad. I don't treat the people in my chat bad. And Jen, you go in her chat and she's like, you idiot. You think you can come in here? You idiot. Who do you think you are? I saw you in Maria's chat. Damn idiot. Get out of here. Somebody take care of that person and block them.
Well, when Johnny allowed Chicago to speak to you the way he did, that's when I was like, okay, Johnny, peace.
Yeah.
Like, I would never, I'll give
Some
Chicago the time of day. He wants to come up here and try and have a conversation, but the moment he says something nasty, he's gone. Like,
Yeah.
bye, Sarah B.
Yeah, thanks, Luis, for clearing that up.
See ya around.
Whitney, hopefully you saw the comments about Busy. That is the truth. I don't know what comment.
I don't know much about Busy and Jolene. I just know she went on a rant last night because people get donated money and it bothers her. If people donate money to Jen, I don't care. It's no sweat off my back. That was absolutely, it was disgusting. I sat there with
I'm here so Maria doesn't call my job. I never called anybody John. But if you give me yours, I'll call. I'm kidding.
And
I
that's
might as well live
thing.
up to my name, right? To my reputation.
Yeah, subs shouldn't be talked about. Like, you guys have your opinions. You guys make everybody's channel. If you guys weren't here, our channels wouldn't be here. So why are you going after the people that are making you successful?
Funny how she talks down to her subs, and I bet you most of the subs have better jobs than she'll ever have.
Yep.
That's unbelievable.
Yep. The fact that JM allowed it speaks volumes about his character. Exactly. The filthy shit that came out of Chicago's mouth that night, he wouldn't have gotten through 2 words and I would have already bounced him.
I think JM is scared of Chicago Muscle, honestly. He looked like he was scared.
Which I don't know why.
I didn't know that happened, Lack. I had no idea.
Busy is toxic, but I didn't give him the time of day. His name was...
Because Chicago Muscle wanted to know if Johnny Mac really, hit his wife. Because Tony Soflo said on his panel that, okay, this guy Johnny Mac, you know what he did? He hit his wife in front of us on the beach or wherever, the pool, just because he thought he saw his wife checking a shirtless dude.
Who's this?
Christine, I know they're doing it to get me on panel, but I'm not watching them, and I'm not going to.
Let's go on panel.
No, I don't think. I think Busy is one of those. He has one of those jobs where he works with the public, like a non-profit thing. That's what he does.
So there's this thing about Johnny Mac maybe assaulting his wife.
Okay, yeah.
Tony Southlow said he slapped him. He slapped her in front of him.
Yeah, and then Chicago Muscle asked Johnny Mac directly, but I noticed Johnny Mac did not directly say yes or no. He maybe kind of, I don't know the phrase around it. He said something else, and I didn't feel he wanted to answer directly. So Chicago Muscle, I felt, was convinced with the answer and let it go.
Well, Tony Southlow and his wife were there present, supposedly.
Yeah.
He said when Johnny Mac slapped his wife. I don't know why she would even allow it. She's a professional and he's a nobody. And even if he was a professional, you don't allow it. But lady, you're the one making the money.
Yeah, I could see it. Johnny seems like the type of guy. I would never put my hands on a...
I don't feel he respects his wife, because why would he let Jen come over till the late night hours? And he saw Jen previously, like, showing her crotch area. So that's so disrespectful to someone's wife. And I don't know if the wife knows and sees everything or just goes by what her husband says. It looks like a complicated marriage. I don't know.
Yeah.
Most women won't allow a woman like Jen just swooping in like that. So
yeah. And to answer Zeus, we went from single digits last week to 70s now. What? And answer Zeus.
Well, I'm gonna drop down and I'll be in the chat
Why?
because I don't want people thinking I take over your chat like always. They talk
No,
shit.
You don't
I
do
like
that.
it when you're here. I like it.
Yeah,
'cause
we
you,
all like you being here.
I mean, to hear that, and I definitely don't want that shit in your head. You know, it's your chat, it's your live.
no, I like
I
it.
can be
I'm
in
the one
the.
that's always asking you.
Okay.
I think this is the first time that I didn't actually ask you to come up. Honestly.
Yeah.
I think it is.
What's wrong with my mattress? It's gross. It's gray. It has holes in it. Stop Jen's filthy mattress. It's disgusting. Wash yourself.
Should we show what an actual good mattress should look like?
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay,
No,
let me
don't
have my
hide Jen's filthy mattress. Let her unhide. Let them there. Leave them there.
Yeah,
Literally,
if they're
they
not
won't.
being rude, then
They're not being rude. Yeah, they don't block there over there. So who cares?
Maria, when he decided
When he decided to call me out for doxing when I didn't go and never released one thing, and I DM'd him to talk and wouldn't, since he knew I was right. Wow.
Very interesting.
yeah, I tried to have a conversation with him.
Kelly all day. Mattress,
Maria,
come back.
Maria, I don't know why, but Jen is trying to follow me on IG. I have no idea why, even though she like bashed me.
Because
It's
she wants to
weird.
get to you. Because you talked to Maria, so she's gonna try and be friends with you and get information.
Christine,
Jen's just
Yeah.
I'm
stupid.
telling you, she wanted somebody from the community this morning to talk to me so we can you try to get us talking again. Can you believe that shit? My reply was hell to the no, 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 no.
No.
Don't even try to talk me into it.
Hang on. Penelope says.
I
Did
only do it for Zeus, not for me. I don't give a shit about them. The real Maria knows better than to listen to I did it for Zeus because maybe he didn't want me up or something and felt embarrassed to tell me. But you know, you can tell me anything. You can tell me to F off and I won't get mad at you.
It'd be
I
nice
have
if
Jen
fucking
blocked on
Penelope
IG.
came up once in a while.
Me too.
She's probably the imposter.
You've never watched that? I don't watch them anymore because they were bashing me, but to each their own. I heard they haven't bashed me as bad as they used to.
No, yesterday, they talked about me a little bit, but it wasn't anything bad. They were just talking about how Jules and Housewives treated my niece. And then Jolene went on a little rampage about how she doesn't like people giving away money. She says that the subs need to keep their money. You keep your money, subs.
Except on sipping keys. Keep your money except on sipping keys, right?
Yeah.
Nobody should be begging like Siwa does. I agree with that, though. Nobody should be saying, well, hey, everybody, I hope you're having a good day. I'm having a hard time because my light bill's coming up next month and I'm broke. Shit like that is wrong. But Siwa does it all the time. I have only $10 and I need 60 for sandwiches. You know?
The thing Siwa does, it's so obvious. Like, it strikes you from the start, like she's grifting and sad fishing.
I know who you are.
Oh, yeah, that's me now. Apparently, I grift. I'm a big grifter.
No.
They just want, like, to put you in the mix, but you're not part of that mix.
You know why I blocked Lack? In 2020, I blocked him in... I know what his name is. I blocked him in 2020 on IG because we were in a... I don't even remember whose post we were on. And, it was one of John's posts. I think it was one of John's posts. And Lack replied, so is it true you paid Muhammad something like $3,500 to have sex with him? And I'm like, what? Who is this guy? And I blocked them.
They are bashing Whitney.
I just put that up
that's
there.
That's what he heard.
Yeah, it's okay.
I put that up there because Jen said Whitney's a troll who eats cat poop. Weren't we just
that's
talking about
what she does.
But doesn't Jen associate herself with cat poop?
Jen, you are
Anybody who talks to me is a
insane.
troll now.
Yeah, exactly. Jen,
Jen,
you are
leave these
the
men alone.
definition of a
And
sheep.
Brenna's a little puppet.
Yeah.
Jen, Clint doesn't love you. He hates your guts. He said it from the start in the interview with Lily when I was like searching her podcasts. He doesn't respect you from the beginning. Like Clint does not love Jen. He thinks she's a weirdo with living with all these men. I
He
don't even
doesn't
know
love her.
Who Vince is. I've never seen what he looks like, but I read she like sleeps in between these men. So I don't know what her deal is.
I've heard
But
that too. She's got these few guys she sleeps with and they pay for everything.
Sharon is
so
single. Whoop, whoop.
so you need to stop putting your hands on another person, Jen, because one day you're gonna get like I don't know, something bad is gonna happen.
Well,
She's
Clint's
gonna
only
end
going
up
to
with
take
domestic
her once.
violence charges.
Yeah.
Yeah, and Clint's just going to turn around and backhand her, and then he's going to get the blame
Yeah,
for everything.
exactly. And I don't know what's wrong with Clint. He doesn't just pick up and leave. Maybe he doesn't,
Oh, no.
I don't know. He loves her still. Maybe that's why.
Hopefully she doesn't push him over the balcony.
He loves her like a roommate, like not love like a wife.
Well, who could ever sleep on that bed? Oh, speaking of beds, I'll show you what a real bed looks like.
Why does TT think I'm scared of her? That's what I want to know. She's gonna do a whole live about my big mouth.
She's so trashy too.
You know what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna do a whole live about a parody. I'm gonna be Maria T. I'm gonna be the next TT. You'll see. And I'm gonna have the fake nipples, and one of them is gonna pop out, and I'm gonna say, "Oh, excuse me."
Oh my God, yeah, do it.
You'll see. I'm gonna go out and buy myself some fake ones.
You know,
Prosthetics.
this wasn't
Parody
planned.
time.
This wasn't planned, so I'll just
Maria T versus TT.
all of Zeus's pillows. Okay, so here's my sheet. I put it. It's clean. You see how tight it is? You can tell it's clean. And then, if I pull it up, oh god, hold on. Ugh. This is gonna go on Reddit for sure.
Take notes, Jen.
You see how clean that mattress is? See that?
Yep.
Nice
Look at
and
that, Jen.
It's white.
No stains.
And it's like, I don't know, like probably like over 10 years old.
Wow. Jen, it's not that hard to clean, you know.
No, it's called using a damn sheet.
Yeah.
Jen is just nasty, dirty. Know who you bank with, and says at least she isn't bouncing checks all over the place. If I was bouncing checks all over the place, I wouldn't be banking, would I?
Oh my god,
No.
and that too. It's like you wouldn't
me-
have the
Tell
job.
me what account Jen has. She can't even have an account because they won't open an account for her. Yet I have an account that I've had since I was in my early 20s, and I have the account with my husband. Can she say the same thing?
God, leave it to Mia.
Whitney,
I
can
don't
we
know.
expect you to go live with Jen now?
Jen is scary. Like, I don't want to deal with that mess. But Johnny Mac is a pussy for letting Jen block people and act all deranged. She's not even helping her. He knows she's crazy. Like, we know Johnny Mac knows Jen is crazy.
Yep.
Do I have
Living the
sticky
dream.
fly
I wish you
trap?
guys could have seen the manager. He was red as a tomato. The produce manager at Publix.
Look at, I have no fly traps in my kitchen.
Ouch.
There you go.
None.
Nobody needs to have fly traps in their kitchen anyway.
I made wings last night and I haven't put that away. So I guess I'm a little dirty.
Not even close to what Jen's house looks like.
Yeah, her bedroom. Oh man. Even in Clint posting that, I was like, oh, Clint. That's all my cereal. I really, really
Thank
like
you so much, Nancy. I appreciate it.
Jen is like in a
They're not the
different
brightest, right?
alternate reality, so it's
Yeah,
weird
it's
to get her attention to think about anything. She has like like started swearing at me uncontrollably just for nothing, like for no reason. So I
No,
don't know
Jen
how.
hurt Sky. Oh, I'm sure you'll survive, right, Sky? Your life isn't ruined because of Jen, I hope.
How embarrassing to tell your boyfriend his mom needs to give you money. Like, ew. And you're a mother.
Call Alice. I need money. I need good weed. As her child is in the other room. Mom needs weed. Somebody do something.
Maybe Clint is filming at the precise moment she brings up his mom for her to like understand that he's not going to go
I have an
against his
appointment.
mom for her. Like, leave his mom
He
out
ain't
of
that
this.
stupid. He ain't gonna lose his mom for Jen. I'm sorry, Christine. What was it? You should know. You were here.
I would be
Funny.
horrified if my mom was like Jen. I don't even know
Yeah.
how to begin.
That'd be embarrassing.
Christine took nudes of Sharon.
I got a box of chocolates, guys. See this big box. We're gonna open it together.
Her house is infected with fleas and shit, and she freaked out. She only freaked out because she wanted to pretend. That shit must be flying all over her place.
Zeus has never had fleas, and I live in the bush.
And how many times are they gonna ask me if I'm legally here in the U.S.? That Chicago muscle has asked it like 3 times. I think he's got dementia or something. Because he keeps asking me the same shit.
Old as Terry time.
71, 29.
I don't think he picked up the dog.
Oh my goodness, guys! There's so many chocolates. Look at them all. Look at.
And seriously, when I'm not on live or something, I'm hardly on IG or anything because I'm either working and it's getting now, we got to prepare for tax season, or I'm crocheting because I got shit to do for my daughter's baby shower when she has it. I want to surprise her with some things that I'm making.
Does anybody care about my chocolates?
If you're asking someone who's Hispanic,
I love chocolate,
say
so
that person is race. Yep, I agree, Lack. Over and over and over again, he said it. Let me see your chocolate, Zeus.
Yeah.
Can I see your chocolate?
Now you care. Do you see
Ooh,
them?
I like that. Yeah. See, I like that.
I'm a sucker for discounted.
I was in JM's live tonight listening, and she wasn't being truthful, so I politely corrected her, and she called me a liar. The nerve.
of course she will. That's typical Genevieve.
I believe this is a pecan bonbon.
Pecan room.
Ooh, I like that. And again, I said that Tony Southflow was a better gentleman than Chicago Muscle, and I stick by it. Does that mean that I agree with everything he did in the past? No, but he's not my relative. He's not my boyfriend. He's not my friend. But I only know from the way he treated me, and he treated me fine. Does it mean that we're besties or anything? No, but anybody, if you have one communication with someone, they treat you okay, what's the problem in saying that? You can be a criminal or ex-criminal or come out wherever you want, and you still have an opinion of how they treat you. I can deal with Tony Southflow anytime over Chicago Muscle. At least with Tony Southflow, you can talk to him.
It's like you're trying to start a rumor that can't be started.
So he says, I said, how many times am I going to post that, Fancy Feast? Look how much they lied. They've already seen it. And it was staged for what? I don't have $60,000 insurance on my craft room. I don't even have $1,000 insurance on my craft room. So what would it be staged for?
Yeah.
Like, I was looking for you on Instagram and I couldn't find you. Unless you change your name on Instagram. I really was the other day. I went to my thing and I couldn't find you.
His name is
That means you were
Luis.
blocked a long time ago. You do, Nancy, but I don't. It's like, why would you stage it? He's a bro now. So what am I gaining from it? Am I calling an insurance company? No. Did I lose anything of value? No. So what's the purpose of them? Did I blame anybody for it? No. In fact, Chicago Muscle said it was him, and I said, no, I don't know who it was. And I'm 99.999% it had nothing to do with the internet. I know the real, yeah, exactly, Fancy Feast. That just shows you what a piece of shit Johnny Mac is. You know, when you pass Johnny, you're going down, not up, because you haven't even learned shit. Yep, he's going all the way down. He's going to China. He's going down, 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 down. He's not coming up. I'm telling you, because if you say you're terminally ill and that shit doesn't bring you back to reality and you're still a shitty person, there's no redemption.
None.
They talk about me. You know why they're so upset? Because we did memberships. It's my initials. What is your Instagram? I think you can message me on that 90-day fiance thing. You're not blocked there, I think. And tell me what the Instagram is. You just needed someone to clean it. Oh my God. No, and the thing is that I used it as a supply room and a craft room. So I had stuff in boxes.
Maria, the bank.
They were looking through everything.
Maria, the bank you stole from came into your crafting room to see if they can take something of valuable back.
Yeah. Too bad they don't realize that it's dug in the back hole. You know, I'm extremely rich and I'm just hiding the fact that I am. Maria, fair warning, if you go back to, I will, you can drag me, and I mean drag me the hardest you've ever dragged me, if that happens. I know, it's not even a fucking craft room. You can't even call it a craft room yet.
So I think what Johnny is saying is that you stand up for Tony Slowflow, but then he's got that John Wolf guy on his Facebook, and it's like,
I'll stand up for Tony Southflow before I stand up for Johnny Mac or for Chicago Medicaid.
Yep.
And I said it, so what? Does that mean that, have you seen me on Tony Southflow's chat? No, you haven't seen me there again since I just proved that we weren't friends. But I have no problem, and if I have to go, I'll go.
Does Johnny Mac know that Jen ridiculed him, called him names because he still wanted to be friends with you, and she tried to control him, and he's okay with that?
Yep, he's fine. He's another soft guy like Jen's boyfriend and her ex and ex and ex. They put up with that shit. Maria said we can all drag her if she goes back to John Yates. Yes, you can, for sure. 100. That's because I know. In fact, I'll even put it farther. You can drag me if I go back to John, and you can drag me if I go back to Jen. How about that?
Ooh, those are fighting words.
Drag me, and I mean drag me. And if I go back to Jen, everyone who's following me, please unfollow me. How about that one?
Oh, wow.
That's how I know I'm never going to go back.
I used to have
a get off of YouTube than deal with her again.
Huh?
You'd rather get off of YouTube than deal with her again.
Never again. No, I'm telling you, it's never going to happen. And for her to message somebody to go as the go-between us so that we should talk today, I was like, are you freaking kidding me?
Why?
This got to be a joke. She said we could be friends again.
It's because her bipolar goes to a high, and then the next day she's back to normal, and she's like, well, if I'm fine, then that person should be fine.
What a roller coaster ride with that woman.
Or maybe she already assaulted Clint, and now she's cool again.
Yeah, she's calmed down. Or Clint.
Intervention you of that. It's never gonna happen. Yeah, today she sent somebody to see if we can do like a truce and be friends again. I'm never
What?
unblocking her. Is she
Because
nuts?
There
she's
must have been a
addicted to
motive behind
YouTube.
it. Because this morning she was bitching me out early in the morning.
Yeah, then she went nuts on me after because I said no.
Yeah.
I think she's addicted to talking and people listening to her.
Well, because she never shuts up.
Yeah.
Fancy feast. I'm gonna not eat anymore, and I can't sleep until that life is over. Oh my God, I'm so scared. Seriously, what am I gonna do?
I don't even understand how people listen to Johnny. He acts like he's the know-all of everything. When really he's just
Maria,
got
turn your craft room into a porn room. You know, Johnny, you want to trash me? Here we go. Here we go. No more Mrs. Nice Guy.
Mrs.
Hold
Nice.
up. Yeah, hold up. Let's do this. Let's do this. I want you guys. Hold on. And I would never do this to you guys because you guys are pretty normal. Okay.
Pretty normal.
Why is Amzi defending Jen? I don't get it. Isn't she the one that tried to save Clint?
Okay, wait.
While Maria's looking for something, I would just like to inform you guys that this is called a Manon coffee. White chocolate mousse with coffee enrobed in dark chocolate.
Yum, I love mousse. I just had chocolate mousse.
I'm going to be on Reddit. I know it. Jennifer told me I'm not allowed to listen to those guys.
By the way, and he said that Jen said I'm a great person.
You are.
I took a screenshot of him saying that. Okay, Johnny, you want to drag me? I'm going to drag you. Okay, here we go. Remember, this is a man who's been dragging me. You guys remember that?
Mm-hmm.
So he wrote to me. I'm supposed to be this horrible person. So he wrote to me, I've been having problems sleeping because of my advanced illness. I'm having panic attacks constantly. I've had a rough life. This YouTube crap has really taken a toll on my soul and well-being. The lies, the fucking lies. These people just don't quit. I'm going to tell you, I left my house and I'm sitting in a cemetery crying my eyes out right now. I'm not a crybaby, but I'm so worn down emotionally, I'm hurting. So I'm this horrible person that he's been coming to help him out, and then he does this shit on me. Fuck you, Johnny Mac.
Like, I don't get it. Why is he taking Jen's side without even thinking?
Hold on, let me see what he had said before.
Jen is an easy lay.
That show that she, I got receipts that show that she fucking stole the goddamn intro and everything. Sophie's, see, so it was Sophie. So fuck him then. Like, he wants to fight her battles now, whatever. Like, he's gonna learn the hard way, I guess.
Fuck
They're making
Chicago
this shit
Muscle.
up, Maria. I promise you, what I have is the real deal. She's so full of shit. I gotta show you the text messages. I'm gonna have to fucking share it. You see how many times she brings up Jen? Maria, there's some other stuff going on that you don't even know about in my personal life that's really hard on me right now. And this bullshit on top of it's too much.
Yeah, you want to
Too
drag
much.
me.
It's fucking lies.
Makes
It's
no
all
sense.
fucking lies. There are all these scumbags. Like, enough's enough.
Yeah,
I mean, it's enough. Really.
it's enough.
I don't like
This was on December 14th.
And you didn't tell me.
Yep, this was on December 14th. And now he's dragging me. There's not been anything, no fighting, no arguing, no nothing. He's been. Oh, look
Probably
what I
because of what
found.
happened on his channel with Chicago.
Huh?
That's probably like that night that Chicago went off on you and he didn't do anything about it. He was probably embarrassed and figured you'd hate him after that. So he thought probably he just said screw it, and now he.
Yeah, he was crying.
I don't like it when people cry. Is his wife divorcing him, or is he leaving his wife?
He said he was leaving his wife.
Why would you leave your wife when you're going through something so traumatic?
Huh?
Why would you leave your wife if you're going through something so traumatic? Like dying.
I know, because he doesn't love her.
Well, he doesn't have a job. So what's he going to do? Go to the shelter?
I know, but that shows you, if somebody says that he wants to leave his wife, that means he never loved her.
Yeah.
Did he decide this after he met with Jen?
Yep.
Say that again. Yeah, he's gonna leave his wife for Jen. You know, his wife, the nurse, who makes money and loves and supports him. He's gonna leave for Jen. I think he's afraid of Jen, and that's why he plays. Johnny Mac, I didn't block you, and I never want to hear from you again. I don't care if you're sick, if you're not, if you're depressed, if you're not. I'm not here for you, period. Jen posted in
Chicago's room.
I guess she posted on the comment. She said, I'm going to have a nervous breakdown, Brittany. Maria won't stop lying. Lying about what? The video doesn't
so
lie.
funny.
I didn't post that video. She's so dramatic. You're the one who's lying about me. Does it look like I'm losing sleep over your lies? You know why I'm not losing sleep? Because when you have the truth behind you, it doesn't affect you. It doesn't affect me. I think he's afraid of Jen, and that's why he plays friends with her, maybe. But really, everybody says, how can you not be affected? Because I know who I am, and the people who know me, even the people on here who don't know me personally but know me on the internet, know that they're lying. It doesn't take a lot.
Who did he tell he was leaving his wife?
Yeah, Didi. He is. Clint said that Jen told Clint that he said that.
Oh, Jen. Okay. So it's possibly fake.
Yeah, or he could have told Jen, but he didn't tell his wife. And he's not telling the truth. He was with his wife from the age of 18.
So maybe he's not terminal after all. Maybe it's another Julie
I
con.
think he just likes to talk shit.
It's another Joan.
It's on Reddit.
Looks like Jules.
Look at what Mia's mommy wrote. Can you imagine how sick these people are? You know what's wrong with Brittany? I'm going to tell you what's wrong with her. She comes from a family, mother and father, of drug addicts. What? And she was a drug addict. Yes. I got sent articles, and I am not, I haven't posted it, but I did send it I sent it to Johnny Mac. Where her father, there's an article, a thing written on her father using drugs. Can you imagine? So it comes from way back. So that's, where you come from. I say your background has a lot to do with it. People come from bad family, bad background, and they go better. I'm going to say it 1,000,000 times because I believe in this book. If nobody has ever read that book called A Child Called It with David Peltzer, you have to read his series. I mean, if that man went through the worst childhood I've ever read in my life, and he became an amazing person. But not everybody can overcome things like that. And both Jen and Jen came from a bad childhood, obviously. All she does is lie.
I had a bad childhood, but you don't see me being
pain. It's messed up what they are saying. Yeah, but don't listen to it. I don't care about it, and they're talking shit about me. It doesn't affect me. You know why? Because I have a house, I have a husband, I have a job, I have children who love me. So this is just online. I have good friends online. I have people I consider good friends here. A lot of you.
Jen just wants to be a hoe.
Do you see a page? Do you see a YouTube channel putting up lies about me, trashing family or trash? No, because they don't have it. Because when you have healthy relationships, you don't talk to your dog that way. You don't talk to your neighbor that way. You especially don't talk to your boyfriend or husband that way.
Yeah, I wouldn't. I'd get slapped. Penelope,
Exactly. What
could
they
you
don't doesn't
imagine
matter.
me?
What they say doesn't matter to me.
Penelope, could you imagine me speaking to you that way? Oof, I'd get slapped.
Yeah, Jen does that all the time. She's like, I think they just want me to hurt myself. How about you want to hurt yourself because you should be a better person? Don't go after anybody. Don't go after other people. I don't want to see Jen. I don't want to see Johnny. I don't want to see anybody hurt. But if you're going to hurt yourself, blame it on yourself and get help. Because nobody here is bashing you. They're all bashing me. And that's the last thing on my mind. I wouldn't even hurt myself for my husband. I wouldn't hurt myself for my children. I wouldn't hurt myself, period. So if you're that weak-minded and you're trashing me and you want to hurt yourself, it's on you.
Yep.
It's on her.
Is Brenna really that bucked tooth girl?
I love
No,
you
that's
too, man.
Heidi. That's Heidi.
It's manipulation. John is the person I even heard you actually tell someone, yep, he has. It's for attention. She can say blame it on whoever she wants. I don't care. She's a note to me. She's a stranger on the internet. Do I want anybody hurt? No, I don't want anybody to hurt themselves. Is it going to change my life if she does or she doesn't? It's not going to change a thing in my life. I wish everybody the best, but if you hurt yourself, it's on you. My life is going to continue with my family. Your life is the one that won't. So if she loses sleep about it and she wants to drag me, it's not affecting my real life, so I don't care.
Jen needs to stop thinking she's going to be a hotshot celebrity. She's living in La La Land. She's never going to be a celebrity. And she needs to stop reading Disney princess stories and wake up and like get her life together. Like there's so many people that can help her. I don't know why she doesn't get the help.
I know she does need it.
It's time to wake up, Jen.
Well, she sees a counselor, and obviously she doesn't want the help.
She was having a temper tantrum because she couldn't have weed, and then she flips it on Maria. That's exactly what happened. Hey, I don't have temper tantrums for weed. I don't have temper tantrums for anything. So why is she flipping it on me?
Like people are saying weed doesn't cause this, so is she addicted to something else?
It's not weed.
I think it's something else.
Yeah,
they say the
weed.
duster or whatever that is.
No, it's probably meth.
Lack, it's called a threesome.
It's called a
threesome.
Fall off.
No, it's definitely not weed that she's trying to get. Weed is not. You don't need the title to a car to get a $30 bag of weed. You know.
Okay, so she deserted her kids for drugs.
Probably.
Be careful, Jen. Remember, I'm the queen of ROs. And I have no problem sending her a cease and desist, and I'll go after her ass, and she knows it. Just like she's scared of saying Amber, because Amber went after her. Maybe that's what you need to shut you down, Jen. A few ROs against you.
She probably wouldn't be able to.
She's done something else. Zeus, it's not weed. It just can't be weed. You don't go that crazy for it.
It's harder stuff.
Clint has been arrested for meth before, so wow, I didn't know that. I'm gonna call Amber. How about that, Jen?
Oh boy.
Meth. Oh, that's why. Yeah.
So her good friends need to talk to her and tell her, you don't do that for weed. What's the situation? What's the deal? I don't know why her close friends are afraid of her. Like, just be real with her. Like, she's
I'm not gonna call her
losing
Christine. I'm
her
kidding.
family.
Yeah, I don't
She's
even have her
losing.
number. But you know what?
Yeah.
If she's like that in the video, can you imagine what she's like in real person, in real life? If that was just a little clip of her real life, can you imagine handling with that shit? Because nobody's life is perfect, but I don't argue in real life, and my husband and I don't argue. Like, it's, I mean, everybody has an argument, but it's once in a blue moon. It's not nothing major. But to living with somebody like Jen, it must be torture. Having to hear her bitch and shit. Unbelievable.
Mm-hmm.
Then Johnny Mac must be doing
And then she does this whole victim thing. She's the perpetual victim. And then she's friends with John Yates, another victim.
Yep.
It's a whole
So-
big mess.
Yeah, all the women who left, who unfollowed her because they have morals and they didn't want to deal with her after what she did, she blames it on me. She doesn't blame it on her being a bad person.
Yep.
Maria doesn't. You're such a snitch, Christine. I told you that in private. Maria doesn't argue with Carlos because she's afraid she'd starve to death. I know how to work. I know how to do that ninja machine now. Okay, so watch it. Okay, I can do some chicken nuggets. You did, Nancy. Damn. Oh, it's so funny. You know, I am actually really online. I don't know. He says, I don't know why you like you want to, you don't put up with anybody's shit. But when it's in person, like whatever he says, or we want to go here, we want to go. I'm easygoing. I'll go wherever they want to go. If they want to go to a party or they want to go to the middle of the woods inside the mud, I'll do it. I don't care.
Inside the mud.
I'll drag myself in the mud and get all nasty and shit. I don't care. That doesn't bother me.
That'd be fun to take you out in the bush.
One time my husband went hunting for 2 weeks and I showed up after a week of going out there. He was hunting, so he never saw me. And there was a man in the campground, just a man by himself. And the campground is for different hunters. It wasn't just one. And he saw me putting beer there, and he saw me bringing food and bringing Cuban bread and all. And he's like, "Are you Hunter?" And I said, "No, my husband's been here for 2 weeks. He's gonna be here, so I want to fill him up, bring shit that he likes." And he's like, "Damn, you're a good wife."
Yeah.
And I surprised him because he didn't know that I was going there, and I just left it and I left. So I made his day. But no, they want to make it look like I'm this horrible person.
Yeah.
You have to make
that's what I was saying. Is like, when you see someone on YouTube, it's not who they, you don't really know them. Like me, like my life, I get along with most people. Like, at work the other day, my boss literally came to me, and it wasn't even a loan. It was like, "Hey, are you good for your mortgage payment this month, or do you need help?" Like, that's my boss. Like, you don't.
I know when you're good, they know who you are. Anyways, anybody who meets you, even if it's online, knows that you're not a bad person. Anybody who thinks you're a bad person has issues.
Yeah.
Because we've seen enough men in this community to know the good from the bad.
Yeah, exactly. But
That's
then
a
there's
good boss.
Chicago muscle that needs to come in here and protect all you guys.
And Chicago muscle, nobody's afraid of you. I just don't waste my time talking about you. Like, to me, honestly, he's like the shit on the toilet, and I just don't waste my time with it. You just flush it and keep going. You don't save that shit on your toilet and look at it and say, "Damn you shit, damn you shit." No, flush it. Flush it. There's trashy people everywhere in the world. Doesn't mean you hang out with them.
Yeah.
And you certainly don't have to entertain them. The other day I clicked on Jen's live because she said it like a million times. "Well, you scared of me?" And I did it just to prove that she's a nobody. I won't even see her. I won't watch her again. Yeah, I won't watch her again because I'm not gonna click every time she says click. So I just wanted to prove one time I'm not afraid of you. You're nothing.
Yeah.
And I clicked up there and she's like, why did you guys leave me alone with Maria? She can't handle being alone. And then that's it. I unfollowed her YouTube channel. I'll never get notification and she's dead to me. That's it.
Yeah.
Ta-da!
Flush it.
Ta-da! He's gone. I go to the bathroom, I look at it and I go, Chicago muscle, ta-da! Flush. And there he went. There he went. Flush in horror.
Did he
flush
ever
in
go
horror.
on a, did he ever rant about me? Remember that screenshot I sent you? And then he said on his next show I was gonna be his main target. I'm like, oh God.
Oh no, we're afraid. At least Maria has a clean mattress with sheets. Absolutely. And brand new sheets too.
She hasn't
Because
proved
Carlos
it.
loves his fresh, clean, beautiful sheets. And Jen, you're the next one I'm flushing down the toilet. Just wait till I have to go run back in there. I'm going to say, Jen, bye. Bye, girl, bye. When Carlos walks in here, I'm going to say, where's my fucking weed? Give me the title to your car. I'm going to do a parody. I'm going to tell Carlos to do it with me, but he's not going to be online like Clint. He'd be hiding just a little bit of his head or something. You'll see.
Oh, that's funny.
Give
That'll be
me
good.
the fucking title to the car.
Yeah,
Michael!
do it.
Michael! I hate your mother. Call your mother. Ask her for money. Where's Cody when we need him? Mommy, get me my fucking weed, Mommy. What are sheets? She said she was
What are
washing them. Yeah, sure. Sure, Karen, you were washing those sheets.
So she's like saying this is blackmail, and she even mentioned voyeurism. Like, huh?
What's
And
black?
That's why she has fleas. She names her fleas. She pretended like she was shocked. She's like, oh, Tommy came out in front and jumped out again.
She's being extorted. She's
Ooh,
telling,
Nancy. Yep.
yeah, they're extorting Clint. I mean, is she making this stuff up like for her followers? Like, people are eventually gonna find out. You can't
She
lie
said that.
anymore, Jen.
Yeah, I know. She said, if I don't have my weed tonight, then no one has weed tonight. None of you. Maria
Maybe she
didn't
should learn how to budget.
videos. Clip made the videos and shared them. Yep. I get my sheets. I bet you they're clean. Maria has bed bugs. She has bed bugs. Maria, she calls them out. Oh, I've never seen a flea here before. Oh, you know that was Tommy. She has them called by name. She knows, just like you know your chicken, she knows her fleas. Tommy, get out of the camera. Stop it. You know you belong in Britters for JJ.
I should roll a joint.
Tommy came from Canada, from Britter's house to visit Jen. How does one budget on welfare checks and food stamps? Oh, easy. She has 3 men she takes money from. Vince,
Yep.
Mike, and Clint.
I'm sure there's
Tommy,
more.
go back to Britters, Tommy. You go back in her with JJ.
What do you think Jen is gonna do with Dee's dog? I have like a bad feeling.
Well, I'm sure Dee, if that dog means something to Dee, I'm sure she'll go back.
Dee is not going to get the dog because Jen's not going to give it back, and Dee's not going to get in trouble for a dog. Dee's not, even though Dee wants it back, Dee's not going to get herself in trouble because she really did give the
No,
dog to Mike.
There's lawyers involved.
No, there's not.
Yeah, there is. That's what was said.
Why? On Dee's behalf or Jen's behalf?
Yeah, Dee's behalf.
I don't know.
I feel like Jen would sell the
Whitney.
dog. I don't know.
Whitney, come on. She didn't even pay for the dog to get his vaccinations. Do you think she's going to pay for a lawyer for a pit bull?
No, she said
No.
she showed proof the dog was vaccinated.
was bringing the bed bugs home from his job at the motel. Ew. Yeah, there's always, remember, Terry Lynn wanted to know if she hopes Maria has money for lawyers. Here we go again, the next Amber. Why is everybody always talking about lawyers?
Lawyers.
Even Prayer Jar, they spend $5,000 on a lawyer. $5,000, and she still can't keep my name out of her mouth either. So it goes both ways. Can you imagine $5,000 on a lawyer for what? For internet drama.
For words.
How much
Her
did I
feelings
spend? Nothing.
were hurt.
Look at that. Jen just said Maria will dox JM's brother's obituary. I didn't even know he had a dead brother. Thank you, Jen. But I wouldn't care. I could care less. I could care less.
You know, if Jen could just keep her mouth shut and learn to know her role, she wouldn't be in this mess.
Jen is like, Maria's going to dox Johnny Mac's 3 children that are 2, 12, and 15 that go to this school, and you watch. Maria's going to, that's what Jen does.
That's what her brother John Yates does.
Yeah. That's what GBD and Slide
and
do.
Jen just likes the attention.
Yep. So someone came in and said, you said you were dragging him. I'm not dragging him. Someone needs to stop her ass. I'm saying what he told me. If he is that ill, you would think he would try to be a better person. He gave the dog up. It's not her dog anymore. Exactly.
But she can get it back, maybe with the help of lawyers. Who knows? Maybe she has a case.
Well,
I think that's a waste of money. Because I doubt
proof of Dee saying that she wants Jen to take the dog, and then they get in a fight, and then she automatically wants the dog back, she's not going to get the dog back.
Yeah, I doubt it. I seriously doubt it.
But why would somebody give somebody a dog like that who lives in an apartment? I could never put Zeus into an apartment.
I hope she takes the dog back too. I hope Dee gets the dog back, but I don't see it happening.
In my building, they all have pit bulls in apartments, so
I just don't think that's right.
Yeah.
I don't know. I just don't see it happening, but yeah. It is what it is. But Johnny Mac, you could be a better person, especially when you have bad news about yourself, and you still don't even learn from that shit. You rather spend time online trashing people, dragging people, and saying that you're going to leave the wife who supported you through your illness.
But why can't he just get a new liver popped in?
Can you imagine
if it's maybe it depends on the stage.
Well, you would think though at like the early stage he would have been like, oh, I gotta apply to get someone's liver.
I mean, there are it doesn't work like that. There are special cases, I think.
Well, if I was to match his blood type and I was like, yeah, okay, I'll give him part of my liver is gonna grow back. So I don't get it.
He might be on a transplant list. No, Lack says that they can't. Liver is different than kidney. That he couldn't get a transplant. You can't just donate. Oh, okay.
Well, I wouldn't anyways.
And Jen has like failing
kidneys. With a diagnosis like that, why would you want to spend your time hating on lives? Hating on YouTube, hating on Instagram, hating on the internet. Why? You would want to make the most of what time you have left and try to help yourself out.
Yep. Like
but sitting there hating. I don't get it. I just don't get why. Well, if you're dying, why would you want to leave your childhood sweetheart? Yeah, you want all that drama with Jen when you think that you have your time is limited. It makes absolutely no sense. And then your wife has been there forever for you, since your childhood sweetheart, and you're gonna dump her for somebody like Jen?
I guess he
Go spend the
wants
time with the
to,
children. Yep.
because he's not happy with his wife. He wants to live the rest of his days maybe happier.
Depends on other issues, any alcohol or drugs. And somebody told me that his wife is very pretty. I bet Jen made that
Have
up.
you not found her on Facebook? Like, jeez, Maria, I've even found her on Facebook.
I don't know what she looks like. Somebody told me that he has a very pretty wife. So, okay. I bet Jen made that up. I don't know.
For Jen to give it up.
I don't know, because Johnny Mac talks a lot, so he could have easily said that. He is on methadone. I wonder if that could disqualify him. He also smokes. I'm sure there's things he can't be doing, and you're right. He's probably not eligible for it.
Yeah.
You are right.
Maybe he needs Julie's doctor.
Yeah, and it's like, fuck, quit smoking.
Oh
Dude,
yeah,
if they're telling
smoking
me
is
I'm a
bad.
stage 4 and my only chance is to quit smoking, you don't even have to tell me twice.
Yeah, and he does have Hep C. Because that's why John came
Well,
out.
he's sick a lot, Ring of Home. He's sick a lot. He recently was in the hospital.
But is there proof of that? Like,
well, yeah, he said that Jen first said that he had been away for a while because he was ill, and he did tell me he was in the hospital. I mean, I didn't ask him for proof, but why would anybody lie?
I'm in the hospital.
No, he told that to me in the beginning of December that he was sick. Only 43% of stage 4 patients survive 1 year. Johnny, you're wasting time. Get off the internet. Time is money. Go. Enjoy your life that you have.
Fire crotch? That's probably it. That's definitely it.
It seems like everybody has an illness. But Jen, I'll be here for you.
I'm as healthy
Never
as
going anywhere. Crabs.
Always be here for you, Jen. I'm never going anywhere. Crabs.
Crabs. They got the crabs. Oh, I'm going to hell for that one.
You're going to hell for a lot of things.
I'm going to hell for a lot of things. I might as well say it. Crabs. Occur. You got crabs. Occur. His physical appearance doesn't match stage 4.
It doesn't.
They said it
if
does.
he's lying about it, then I'm going to say, if this man is lying to me about it, then I'm going to say he's related to Julie.
I was going to actually ask him once if he has a health problem, because I noticed he was walking funny. So
what, like
he was probably walking on high heels.
Up his ass?
He does have bloating, and I think there's a hip problem with his hip.
He doesn't have bloating. He
you
has
can't be the brightest
boobies.
person in the world if he's sick that way and wasting time dragging on people instead of spending quality time with a wife who's there whenever he's bashing at night. Good memories to leave your wife with. Good memories, Mr. Johnny. Nobody will ever remember who you were. But you know who'll remember who you were, Johnny Mac? Your wife. The one you ignore. That's the one who will never forget you. How much time you wasted online instead of spending your last year with her. Good man. Good man. Hold on, I'll be right back.
I don't think he's gonna lie about his health.
Well, time will tell.
I guess it explains it why he feels like bad, like he wants to help Jen, or like he doesn't want to judge her, or
They're all
yeah,
talking
I don't
about
know.
death and just Dot Brenna. She's annoying.
He probably didn't talk about it because he doesn't want people to feel sorry for him.
You know what? One thing that they told me when my husband was in the hospital injured, that I was on live all day. That's how mean people are. When he was in the hospital, he was in the trauma center. So I was with him all day until 8 o'clock at night. At 8 o'clock at night, nobody could be with him. He had to sleep alone. So I was on live, not with a group. Not even, I don't even know if I clicked on Brooks. I don't remember much, but my daughter and her husband left to a hotel, and I refused to leave the hospital waiting room because I was afraid something was going to happen to him and I was going to be in a hotel. So the only thing that kept me sane was the
Yeah.
internet,
Yeah.
because I fell asleep like at 2, 3, 4 in the morning in one of those chairs. And if I was distracted talking to people online, there was nothing I could do for him. I wasn't allowed in his room after that time. But I
Yeah.
didn't want to leave the hospital. And yet they want to say that while my husband was in the hospital hurt, that I was on the internet.
Yeah. Well, and you're doing everything you can, and it makes it go by quicker. It's kind of like when I'm at work, when I'm watching channels or talking or whatever, it makes work go by fast.
Yeah.
I'm sure he has cirrhosis, but his symptoms can be controlled at this time. Yeah, maybe.
Hopefully he lives a healthy, happy life. Yep, I hope he does too, Payne. But he has to be a better person.
Well, and this too, how have we never heard about this? He tells his Hep C story, but not the cirrhosis of the liver. How do people get cirrhosis of the liver? Like, could my sister get that?
Yeah, she can. Over the long run.
Her liver is fucked.
And all the stress doesn't help it.
Yep. Well, yeah, it's just, I don't know.
Nancy, one of those days I was there in the ER, they kicked me out. And my daughter and her husband had already gone to the hotel. And I wasn't going to go. I wasn't going to call them to come back for me. I didn't even know where the hotel was. I knew it was close. So I walked around the outside for like an hour.
As his
And then I
wife, you
snuck in.
should be allowed. That's wrong.
I know, but it's the trauma center. They don't let you if it's in a trauma unit.
Oh.
They'll let you if it's a regular, but not if it's in trauma.
Okay, yeah, we don't have those here.
The last night I was able to sleep in the room with him because he was out of the trauma. But they kicked me out, and I walked around the outside of the thing, and then I sneaked into through another side of the hospital into another waiting room.
Okay, Sky, I understand. Hep C causes cirrhosis. Oh, that sucks. So if John has Hep C, then, and he drinks, is he not going to get it? And Julie, yes, yeah. I didn't know what Julie had, but isn't she always sick?
Yeah, and she said it was a misdiagnosis.
Oh, that's right. I heard that about her.
John is a chronic drinker, so he's at high risk, and he has apparently a family history of cancer. So
when I was in the hospital for a heart attack, I was able to have visitors. When was that, Chantel? What year? John will likely get it. I know she lied. She absolutely lied about it. And my daughter was like, Mom, come sleep in the hotel. And I refused.
Yeah.
I thought sleeping in the hospital, I was closer. And if I
Yeah.
had to, they could call me, I would run upstairs. But these people saved me from at least not being there, just thinking constantly, and they sitting by myself in the waiting room in the emergency. Drinking alcohol and stuff. I drank for years. Wow. June, my heart attack. In October, my implant for this year. Oh, so yeah, they still have that, Nicole. She has diabetes. Yeah, you know who's friends with Julie? Yes, Mims, Teresa. Wasn't Teresa canceled John Yates? Do you see why she closed up? Teresa closed that canceled John Yates account, and now her and Julie are friends. You see, she's not bashing John anymore.
Yeah.
These people are. So, in other words, is she? Yep, I swear. So, is she that upset about John saying that about her daughter anymore? Because she's no longer bashing John because she's friends with Julie. So, who was more important to you, Teresa, Julie or your daughter? Or was the whole shit fake?
Mims
Just like
is.
Amber, remember, canceled John Yates?
Yep.
That went out the door.
Mims is a joke.
She is a joke. She's an immature 50-year-old.
Yeah, she is. She's really childish.
She's such a follower, running right behind Amber. Yep. That's exactly what she does. That's exactly what she does. Chicago must all pissed because we're doing the members only tomorrow about him. He's probably going to join. We're going to trash him anyways, whether he joins or not.
And he can't record. I thought members only, you can't record and replay it.
No, you can't record it. You can record it for yourself. You can't replay it.
Yeah.
Or you get struck.
That's good. That's real good, guys.
I know. Mims has always been a bad person. Teresa goes wherever she will. Yeah.
I forgot to show you guys. Look at. I bought Zeus, like what I was just wearing. It's called a Snuggie. Is that what it's called? It's like an oversized hoodie that's like a big blanket. Look at. I got Zeus one from Winners for $10 for Costco.
Oh, Spider-Man.
Yeah, it just says one size, but I looked at it and he should fit it. He fits kids' clothing because his chest is so big. So we'll be matching. I bought it for him for when we're like out in the bush and he's like laying by the fire or something and cold.
That is so freaking cute though. No, members live, they can record. Anybody can record it, but you can't play it. It's private. I don't know why anybody calls her. I don't know what MIM stands for. She made that up herself. She's all over the place. She bounces like there's no tomorrow.
She just takes it too, like, emotionally. Like,
I know when you go up there, what do you want, Whitney? What do you want? What do you hear? What do you want? What? Oh, calm down.
It's
breathe,
funny.
relax.
She said she doesn't like me because just a minute ago she was so nice to me. What a switch, a flip.
Oh, make it make sense is what MIM stands for. I never knew that. Make it make sense.
Yeah,
well,
she doesn't make sense.
No, she doesn't.
That's funny that's what it stands for, because it's certainly not what she stands for.
Make no sense.
Maybe she needs things to make sense. That's why.
No sense, Teresa.
You can't even have a conversation. Like, you argue with her and you're making a point, and she's just like, okay, now this. Like, she can't comprehend adult conversation.
I know. Like when I go on IG, I'm gonna see if I can find you there. But make sure you didn't block me because I looked a few days ago and I couldn't find you. She changed her name to make sense. Can you imagine?
Maybe Teresa can
She's
use
had
some.
3 accounts. She has 3 accounts that have been blocked. No, 2. This will be her 3rd YouTube account.
Listen, maybe Teresa can take some dance classes herself so she can like relax more.
She's living through her daughter. Actually 3, including Star canceling that one. You posted my minor daughter Maria in a bathing suit. It was a tank top. And it was the only picture she had up, so I took it. Yep, you post mine, I post yours. Everybody knows that's how I've always been. Don't poke somebody by posting their daughter or their child and not expect retaliation.
Yep.
I'm telling you, even that guy did it, Ren, remember him? He posted my daughter. And somebody told him, and I said, oh my God, are you kidding me? So I posted his. And he had a fit. And I said, take yours down and I'll take mine down. And all between this woman going back and forth between us. And then he said to take it down first. And I said, okay, he's got 1 minute. 1 minute. And I'll put it back up. And he took it down. If I had not posted his, yeah, real. If I didn't post his, my daughter would have stayed on his community tab. And then people say it's wrong. Okay, it might be wrong, but with some people, they don't understand that it's wrong and they'll just do it. And unless they have somebody retaliate and do the same shit back to them, they don't get it. He thinks he could get away with anything. What did Chantel say? I remember that, but I just realized Real has kids. Yeah, he has a daughter, but he doesn't have no contact with her. She's in another state. His ex-wife has full custody. He pays no child support, nothing.
Yeah, I wonder why.
Nothing. I mean, he had like one old picture with her. That's all he had of her. Yeah. Sad for the daughter. We're having severe bad weather and it's Mia's fault. Yes, it is. Sicko was infatuated with Jody Arias. And she didn't even want him around. She made sure that they didn't let him come to visit her anymore. She blocked his calls.
Wow. Wonder what he did.
Can you imagine he moved to Arizona because of her? To be closer to the prison. Without ever even meeting her.
Yeah, that Jody Arias stuff, it's like mind blowing. Like he's in love with a killer.
What?
Yeah.
Yeah, you don't know?
He made that song about her.
Yeah, he doesn't.
Her boyfriend.
He believes she's innocent. Maybe she did it out of self-defense or something like that.
Chantel,
I think that
you
the guy
and
was
Mia
gonna
are
leave
that
her.
close?
Secret. Mia's in the same town as me.
Legit?
Yeah, he left his daughter behind for Jody Arias. Can you imagine?
Wow, that kid's gonna grow up with issues.
Yeah. I think she's better off without him though.
Yeah. He should just stick to his Popeyes.
His content is bite a piece of chicken and show the part that he bit off and say, this is pretty good. Let me try it again. And he'll bite it again and you can see him chew with his mouth open and then.
Oh, it's sick.
Oh,
I
my
can't
God.
handle him.
Oh, that's sad.
The guy that she killed. What? It's her brother? Oh.
She's not a minor anymore?
So sorry, secret.
I don't think Jodi Arias is ever getting out. And for you
What
not to
was
get
that?
out of prison, you would want visitors, but not him. You don't want Ren there.
Yeah,
When
Nancy,
did,
I can't do chewing either.
she's a lifer, yeah. She deserves life in prison.
What happened?
She killed her boyfriend after she realized that he was going to dump her ass.
Oof.
So she killed him. And you have this guy who he was infatuated with her. Did you ever see the Dr. Phil show with Ren on it? You got to look it up. It is hilarious. Dr. Phil put him like, you're the biggest jerk in the world. I watched that one.
She
He
butchered her
butchered her
boyfriend like a
boyfriend.
slaughter. That's sick.
Yeah.
I don't know how people can do that.
Can we watch? I watched it actually about 2 weeks ago on YouTube. Let me see if I can find it again. Hold on. Dr. Phil. Oh, hold on. Let me make sure that's the right one. Oh, that's the right one. There's Ren. Let me see. Where are you, Ren? Is this the right one? Let me make sure that's him. I don't know. Maybe there's two because I don't see him in this one a lot. But I'm going to scroll past and see if I can find him. Maybe he did 2 episodes.
Oh, Mia, you brought up that it's raining and now it's starting here.
Oh, it's tomorrow's episode. Okay. Let me go back then. What is this guy's name? Is Real Entertainment. Okay, hold on.
Penelope, come up. Come on. I'm sick of you typing. I'm sick of it. You get one chance.
Are you guys following Amber's stories?
Season 14, episode 101.
People want to cancel Amber now.
Well, isn't that why she's coming back over here?
Who?
Probably.
Amber.
She's trying to.
She's calling the cops on people.
You know, she put Mims as her moderator again.
Oh, Lord.
That's because she's trying. Okay, I think this is it.
Penelope, don't argue with me. I'll show you what the back of my hand looks like.
Pain, don't sweat it. It's all good. It's not that serious. Remember when Amber was in love with Soulja Boy and then the whole mess started? Now she's doing the same thing but with another guy, and she called the cops on him and made stuff up.
Oh my God.
I can't. It's too hard. It's too much. I can't.
I know. All I can see is Dr. Phil season 14, episode 101. No, 100 is Jodi Arias, and it's the episode coming right after that one. Let me see if I can find 101.
Amber is in love with this criminal who's 38 years old.
Because it says season 14, episode 100. It says it's about Jodi Arias, and it says tomorrow, and then it shows Ren. Let me see if I can find it.
Ski mask Andy.
She was gonna leave her husband and run off with this guy, just like she told Soulja Boy.
Penelope, please come up.
Let me see.
Apparently, Amber was a drunk in 2020 and got help.
I think Amber's still a drunk.
Yeah, that's what they're saying. I told her no more drinking in 2023, and I was blocked. It was funny.
It keeps coming to episode 100. Let me put that in the link and see if you guys can see it in there. I don't see another episode with Doc, but.
And she's mass false striking bombs channel.
Yeah. I heard that one. That was good. That was good. A week of no means no, Zeus. Don't you know? You creeper. You don't know what no means.
And Jen said that we're all bad people and I'm a criminal and we're all horrible. Just ignore what they're dropping on her. We're still bad people, all of us.
And they said that Amber.
Try to see that one.
I don't click links.
That's Dr. Phil. Dr. Phil.
Calls himself a doctor.
I know. I don't like Dr. Phil.
And apparently Amber says all those rated words flirting with the guy in front with her daughter who can hear them.
I get this pain in my neck and I don't know why.
Nancy, what do you mean Michelle got TOS for docs today?
Sis, I'm home.
Oh, he posted it.
Maybe you have acid reflux.
No, that would be a burn.
No, it can be a pain also.
No, I get this pain in like right here.
From what?
For some time. What man? I know way too much about that man. What man?
She docked someone on her live and what they deleted the video. That's why I said you can't even show pictures on lives anymore. I wouldn't even take that chance.
Yeah, she said she's an escort, but that doesn't have to mean she sleeps with the man.
Jen is poking your voodoo doll, Zeus.
What is she doing?
Well, she lost her channel, Nancy? No, I don't think Dr. Phil is on TV, is it? I wish Amber would move on to another community. Because let me tell you, I'm not gonna go bash her and that lady's problem, whatever her name is. But she did me hard. Like Amber was really mean. But I'm not gonna stir it again and start that shit up with her. Maria loves the bombshell. That's the one. Yeah, I'm not gonna get involved with that shit. Let them drag her. Whatever she gets is between them and her. As long as she doesn't come after me, I don't go after her.
What's going on with my voodoo doll? Do I need to pause and go look?
Okay, wait. Is Brandy Wanda?
Oh, is
I'm so
Penelope asking me to
confused.
do the helicopter?
Where is Wanda? Crochet merchandise soon. Oh my God. I've been breaking my head like, who is this person? Does Zeus really know who she is? I thought he just added somebody out of the blue. I had no idea. No idea.
I'm gonna drop down and be in the bushes, okay?
Link for Brandy. Curious how she got a wrench. I don't know. No idea. Too many Wandas on YouTube. I know. Why doesn't Penelope have a wrench? What's up? The disrespect. Where's Penelope's wrench? He's ignoring me.
Well, shit, I've been muted.
Yeah.
Penelope, I think, is asking me to do the helicopter.
She wants a wrench.
Penelope, I think, is asking me. Okay. There. Put user in timeout. There you go.
Feel the wrath. Feel the wrath.
There we go.
Where's that wrench? Oh, it's Wanda.
Oh, yeah.
It's definitely Wanda. Unless it's
Yeah,
Glenn
what's up?
Glenn. And we're going to see some. Oh, there it is.
What's up?
What's up, Wanda?
Yeah, what's up?
We thought
My
it was going to be
apologies.
Glenn Glenn with us showing us his little wee wee.
My apologies for not letting you know that I'm gonna be changing my name, Maria. But yeah, there's too many wonders. Yeah, you
Yeah.
know. Yeah, my YouTube is on autoplay. Then I hear Just Jules and Terry Lynn and everyone talking about the wonder and a wonder and a wonder. Like and I sit there I think I'm having a nightmare.
Ah! Forget Wanda. Ah! Occur. We got it.
Yeah. And there was a wonder that Zeus, remember there was a wonder who contribute to your GoFundMe or whatever.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. And the
Yep.
same with the other with Debbie. Debbie who is also also lives in Canada. The one who Debbie, where are you? She also got a donation from a wonder.
Wanda.
So
Zeus, where'd you go? Zeus, come back. Where'd you go? Where'd you go? Did you leave us? Oh my God. He walked away.
Yeah. So all of you think I'm sitting over here. So all of you think I'm sitting over here, and one day it's just making donations, whatever. Then it was that Wanda from, I think the name was Wanda Steves.
Oh yes, the Wanda. She's from the other side. She's always in the other chat.
Yeah. But she comes across here
Good
and
night, man.
she's contributing to everyone else's over here.
Hey, you guys think I should challenge Terry Time to a hula hoop contest?
Yeah, damn straight.
Let's do it, Terry Time.
Yeah.
I don't think
Let's
that woman
do
can
it.
even stand up straight.
Oh, by the way, Fame, yeah, I did choose Brandy because, I'm a
Bye,
drunk.
Nancy.
Remember? I'm a drunk. Yeah. So guess what? I'm a drunk. And my choice of liquor is Brandy. Yeah. So there you go.
Yeah.
Oh, my good golly, was Molly. Maria, can you please unmod me as mommy?
Yeah,
Yeah, she's no
Mia's
good.
mommy. She's gonna dox me. I'm afraid of that one.
She is no good.
She is not a good person.
if I unmod Mia,
She wants me to be a private dance. Oh dear.
if I
You never know,
unmod
Wanda. You're
Thank you,
Mia,
funny.
Thank you, Pai.
she'll send my dick pics everywhere.
Sorry.
Too funny.
You what?
If
You
I
all are
send
crazy.
if I unmod Mia, she'll send my dick pics everywhere.
Yeah. I heard she's selling them online.
Oh, you get a good penny for
Yeah.
those.
Yeah. Thank you, Pai. Thank you. Yeah. So, what are we doing tonight, Zeus?
Nothing.
We're just talking about everybody unfollowing Jen and staying away from her. There, I said it, Jen. Are you happy
Are we
that
still
we're better
talking about
people?
it? Are we still talking about that hoe? Like
Now she's gonna
seriously.
say she said it.
Like seriously, Maria, are we still talking about that hoe?
The who? The owl?
The hoe.
The
That
hoe,
silly
yeah.
woman. That silly
Yeah.
woman. Yeah. You know
And
what?
there's nothing bad about talking and saying we don't want to follow bad people.
Yeah.
Exactly.
What is
Yeah.
Penelope?
Zeus, your
Oh,
word appreciated
Zeus,
is
your
misspelled
banner is it's got
on
the
your
word
banner.
appreciated. Zeus, Penelope saying your banner has got the word appreciated misspelled and it's diving up the wall. There we go. I actually noticed that the other day, Penelope, but I was stuck in the country, so I couldn't say anything.
You butchered that word appreciated.
Sorry?
No, I'm telling Zeus he butchered the word.
Yeah.
It
Zeus,
felt like
can
Sly
you
would
please make
pronounce
sure?
it. Invigorated.
I'm just gonna leave the paper out.
Yeah, Zeus. Appreciate it. Yeah, you've got to make sure your spelling is correct, okay?
Okay, to spell it right. I
No.
digress.
Fair use.
Apparenticated.
Oi, Penelope. Now you are sitting in the bushes while I actually took the link. No, that is not fair, darling. I thought if I take the link, you're going to come up. Come on. Penelope, come on.
She likes playing hard to get.
Penelope, stop playing hard to get, Penelope.
Okay, so I can sit here and make a fool out of myself. Yeah?
Do you see why everybody on this side is going to live forever? Because we're not stressing. We're having a good time while they over there are sweating it out. Horrible, horrible people, bank robber, sheep, a horrible person. He dropped his duck. Oh no. You know? And we're like, whatever.
Yeah.
I know they should come up with something new. The whole duck dropping thing is old.
We have our legal team on it.
Yeah. But don't forget, I'm a drunk. Remember? I'm a drunk.
I'm gonna start. I know. I'm gonna start digging up my backyard to see if I find that bank money that they say I have. A sheep robber.
I'm a drunk, but guess what? Yeah, I might drink a few times a week, but guess what? I pay for my wine. I work hard and I play hard.
That's right.
Yeah.
And you're apparently a Dr.
No,
Dahmer.
Penelope, we're not going to
That's
go
right,
there.
Stephanie. Yeah.
Because that will just upset Zeus.
What?
Penelope, yeah, that's a good idea.
Yeah.
Send some to me, Maria. I need money to put from the couch.
Yeah. That is. They are sick.
Penelope, should I show them what I found the other day?
Hostages too.
Sorry?
And Ned said that everybody's scared of me. That they're afraid. You guys are all here because you're afraid to leave me.
Yeah,
because I'm so intimidating.
I'm so shit scared, right? I'm sitting here in Melbourne, Australia, and yeah, I'm so shit scared. That's why I'm here. Because I'm just
Yeah.
should scared, Maria, that you're gonna send someone to come and kill me in my sleep or something, with your mafia connections.
She moved on from checks to counterfeit money. Oh, I made counterfeit money too? Shit,
Show
I'm
me your
good.
ways.
Damn.
Oh, and Penelope and Wanda is Little John. I actually don't like that. If you don't mind, I would like people to stop that.
I'd like
Yeah.
to.
We're all
I
scared
got
to
that,
leave Maria, but
the time when
we
I
need a
was
safe place.
like, calling JY. That's when I got the nickname, Little John. Yeah.
So if you all need a safe place, go to Chicago Medicaid. He'll take you guys. If you're
Yeah.
afraid of leaving me, he's a good guy.
Mm.
Said no one ever.
Now, you guys can all jump onto a boat and come over here to me in Australia. And
That's
you will
right.
get refugee because Maria is such a terrible person. You
I'm
will
a
get
terrible
refugee
person.
status. Yeah.
You know, I'm such a terrible person that Angela Jade can't even find a bad message between us. So she can't
Yeah.
even hand Chicago Medicaid a bad screenshot because there isn't any in between us.
Maria, I don't know
A
if you can
counterfeit
remember,
hustle.
but a couple of weeks ago, I sent you a message and I said something along the lines of that. Angela, in my opinion, Angela Jade is getting a bit too big for her boots.
Yeah.
Yeah, if you go back, you will see that. I noticed a change in her, and then she was like trying to, in my opinion, look, I cannot watch everything live, but in my opinion, she was like deliberately trying to look for problems. So the other day when I came across that Angela Jade's got her own channel, and she had that other silly girl, Christy Marie, whatever her name is, and Jenna's also been on there, and and she's telling Christy Marie, don't worry, Chicago Muscle will get us subs. It's like, are you kidding me?
Uh-huh. I know.
But
We've never had a problem.
yeah, but there was a time, Maria. There was a
Yeah.
time when, yeah. If you go through
I
your messages,
remember.
you will see where I said, in my opinion, Maria, Angel Jade is getting too big for her boots.
It's her
Because
loss,
she
not
was,
mine. I'm going to
she
drop
was,
down and I'll be chatting in the chat because my husband's going to sleep right now.
Yeah, I'm
He just
probably
walked
gonna.
in.
what am I supposed to be sitting up here?
I'm in the
Alone?
chat.
I'm gonna get
Penelope?
off because it's
Penelope?
8:30. I gotta put the chickens to bed, and
All right,
I
no worries.
some
All right.
wings.
Yeah, I'll drop as well. Penelope, you bitch. Penelope, I came up here because you said if I come up here, you would come up here. Yeah. Okay. So here we are. All right. Oh,
Yeah.
now she's saying she's going to bed. Okay. Yeah. Me as mommy. Yeah, I'm a mod now. Yeah, I'm gonna control the panel. All right. Goodbye. Love
Bye.
you. Bye.
All right. Well, I'm gonna go because it's 8:30, and I gotta go to bed, and I got some chicken wings I want to eat, and I gotta put the ducks to bed, and the chickens. Chip hose. Bane. I think the majority of people attack Maria because she is outspoken and she doesn't put up with anything. So people find that as like a reason to attack her. I think that's what it is. Maria can maintain friendships. It's dumb, but Penelope, get bent. So, but yeah. But thanks. I appreciate you guys coming on and hanging out. It was fun. I guess we'll hear what Jen has to say. since she's always got something to say. No. Okay, guys. You guys have a good night. Penelope is a wuss. In your pants. Yep. Those will be coming off. All right, guys. You have a good night. Thank you.